We have an NHL trade to discuss between the Vancouver Canucks and the Seattle Kraken. Daniel Sprong did not last with the Canucks. He's on his way back to Seattle, and that's coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have an NHL trade to discuss tonight. The Vancouver Canucks have just announced that they've traded forward Daniel Sprong to the Seattle Kraken for future considerations. That's obviously not great if you're the player. You never want to be able to be traded for future considerations. I think it's fair to say things are not going well, and it's more of a cap dump in that sense. Daniel Sprong signed a free agent contract with the Vancouver Canucks this offseason. Of course, he's bounced around a lot in recent years. He's played with Detroit last year, over a year and a bit before that with Seattle, was with Washington, a few other couple other teams earlier, Anaheim, earlier in his career, and the last few stops, like he's typically always scored at a decent pace. So far this year in Vancouver, he's got 9 games, a goal and 2 assists for 3 points. Clearly, they didn't feel like he was fitting in. I take it Rick Tocchet really didn't feel like there was a great fit there, and obviously they're probably quite happy to move the contract to get the cap relief, which is why they don't get a return. Obviously, Seattle is probably where he had the most success at a 20-goal season 2 years back. The Kraken have had their share of struggles recently with a string of losses. Need to find some more offense. He produced when he was there before, so they're willing to take a chance here and obviously do another opportunity again. So we'll see, obviously, if things work out better for Sprong in Seattle this time around. Now, we also have a suspension this evening. We talked, and this also connects to the Vancouver Canucks. Of course, they were playing the Los Angeles Kings yesterday, and we saw a dirty hit from Tanner Jeannot against Brock Boeser. Boeser did leave the game. Jeannot was given a match penalty at the time. Comes along and definitely clips Brock Boeser right in the head. Jeannot does have a little bit of history here. Doesn't have one of the worst rap sheets in the NHL, but certainly has had a run-in with player safety in the past. He's been given a 3-game suspension for that dirty hit on Brock Boeser. So clearly, I guess at this point we're waiting for further updates on Boeser's health. Not quite clear yet if he's going to be missing time or what have you, but certainly nobody's really defending this hit. I think it's pretty general consensus that the hit from Jeannot on Boeser was definitely not appropriate, not legal in any way, definitely very dirty. And some people thought they might offer an in-person hearing. Of course, it wasn't done that way. It was a phone hearing, so we knew it was going to be under 5 games. And given that he has a little bit of history but not a terrible rap sheet, 3 games is probably appropriate here from what we've seen. So Tanner Jeannot out for 3 games. We await further updates on Brock Boeser, and the Canucks have traded Daniel Sprong to Seattle for future consideration. So lots to kind of digest here. I'll be back a little bit later with another video recapping the rest of today's news and rumors around the NHL, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, let me know your thoughts on the suspension and the trade, and we'll talk about it further down in the comments. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, stick around. This is the place to get all your news updates, all your rumor updates, everything around the entire NHL. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.